Shalom, shalom, shalom. Go give our praises on the glorification to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and BARAK YAHAWAH, BARAK YAHAWASHI, BARAK YAHAWAH, BARAK YAHAWASHI. Go give our praises on the glorification to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and of course, get the more on the Apothecary Millstone, teach you well. And gotta play this clip real quick. Let's see. The option to watch the whole. Okay, here we go. Oh, damn it. See if I can do it.
2025, that's it. Fair use.
What? And the clip.
They're not going to reopen this until they can get, benefit from it. So in other words, what I'm saying is it may remain closed. My question to you is, what then?
All right, here's the clip.
What then?
Well, hyperinflation.
Over the entire world to try and end this conflict. So they are not going to reopen this until
inflation.
Yeah, so what then? She said hyperinflation. The apostles have been talking about hyperinflation for a very long time. Just run that back again. She said hyperinflation. Yeah, so what then?
So in other words, what I'm saying is it may remain closed. My question to you is, what then?
Well, hyperinflation and really bad impact of the economy. By the way, forget rate cuts in the US because inflation will be so high that you can't cut rates. So it is really sort of a very, very, very dire scenario for the global economy. And it's especially a dire scenario for developing countries because they will no longer be able to afford the LNG, Bangladesh, Pakistan, the LNG cargoes they need. 30% of fertilizer also goes through the Straits of Hormuz, and that will have food inflation, and that will have big impact on again developing economies. And again, we don't have a USAID and a lot of the aid money that we used to have before anymore because USAID is shut in, and because Western countries are preferring to look after defense rather than overseas development.
See that? No. So this place, man, it's what you call asymmetric warfare on you. No. Now, let's pull up the definition real quick of asymmetric warfare. Because this really is asymmetric warfare on you American citizens, man. No. They're not attacking you directly. What they're doing is causing chaos for you. I can turn around right now, and the gas price is $3.19. No, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, it was $2.80 for regular. Now it's $3.19. No, that's how you say 40 cents a 40 cents increase on regular. Lord knows for a premium, but that's 40 cents. And how much more? No, some other places around $3.50. No. Here's the definition for asymmetric. Asymmetric refers to objects. Asymmetrical. Oh, wait. Oops. Let me look it up. Asymmetric warfare. Asymmetric warfare is a conflict between migrants with significant unequal military, economic, or technological power, where the weaker side uses unconventional tactics, such as terrorism, which we'll talk about that right now in the news, literally, guerrilla warfare, and cyber attacks to undermine the stronger opponent's will or capacity to fight. No? Which is what they're doing right now. No? And how they're doing that is through the economy. And the elites, these top banking families, we're really at the end of the day, they're the ones orchestrating all of this behind the scenes. They're the real power hands behind it. No? They're just saying all wars are bankers' wars. Because only all these wars are controlled by the banks. And the main reason why they do this is because they want to control you. The people. No? They want to use this to control you, the people. To corral you, break you down, only to put into police state. No? That's only the main goal of it all, to have you controlled. In fact, let's get this. Memorandums. More, what is it called? Memorandums of David Rothschild. David Rothschild. That's the guy's name, if I'm not mistaken. David Rothschild. There we go. Not the Balfour thing. What? Hold on. Where is this? Quote. Is the right one? Or is it Mayim Shabauer or David Rock? Oh, wait. It's David Rockefeller. I got the wrong one. Rockefeller. Hold up. Got the wrong one. Rockefeller. There we go. David Rockefeller, his quote. What is the quote? There we go. Is it? Okay. I believe this is part of it anyway. Some even believe this is from David Rockefeller. Some even believe we, the Rockefeller family, are part of a secret cabal working against the best interests of the United States, characterizing my family and me as internationalists and of conspiracy with others around the world to build a more integrated global political and economic structure. One world, the one world government, or the NWO, if you will. If that's a charge, I stand guilty, and I am proud. So that's what they want to do: create a one world government, where everyone's underneath control of the elites, or as he said, the internationalists, Get this quote here. See what it says. Just scanning over these real quick. Because there's more to it. Let me get this one here. From David Rockefeller, in 1991. We are grateful of the Washington Post, New York Times, directors, It'd be possible for us to develop our plan for the world if we had been subject to the bright light. All right, here we go. It would have been impossible for us to develop our plan for the world if we had been subject to the bright lights of publicity during those years. But the work is now much more sophisticated and prepared to march towards a world government, which is what they're doing right now. And a couple of years ago, it was like 2 years ago, they had a little thing called the Pact for the Future, the Pact of the Future, And that whole thing, that whole spirit was about creating a one world government, where citizens got a digital ID and only got, evolve to a chip, which they want people to take. Got evolved into a chip because they said a biometric ID, body measurement. And how they got to track people by their bodies? A chip, that's why I need to cut down the population, because it's going to be hard to get 7.5 or 8 billion people. They need to cut down the population. That's exactly what they're going to do. Do how? Wars? That's what they're doing right now. Anywho, keep breathing. For us to develop our plan for the world if it had been subject to the bright lights of publicity during those years, but the work is now much more sophisticated and prepared to march towards a world government. The supranational sovereignty of an international elite, the internationalists, the bankers, and world bankers is surely preferable to the national auto-determination practice in past centuries. That's exactly what they're trying to do. And they're trying to do it through digital currency, digital IDs, and only through a chip. That's That's a final step. No, digital currency, digital ID. This is all part of the plan. In order to, linking it back to asymmetric warfare, no, in order to get digital currency, they need to crash this currency. That's the only way for them to completely do that. They need to crash this currency, this dollar. And they're doing it through the oil. That's why you see the prices going up, man. Now look at this scripture over here in the book of Ezekiel chapter 7 and 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of YAHAWAH. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is a stumbling block of their iniquity. No? So this is a tribulation to them, man. No? To the people. No? And when it says silver and gold, no, really, they're talking about cash, the dollar bills. No? Because silver and gold still have some value, not that much. No? Because they're trying to get everyone on that digital currency. So silver and gold are going to be make it confiscated. But people's dollars, dollar bills are going to be made worthless in that day. Because people ain't going to be using dollars. People ain't going to be using cash. No? So this is asymmetric warfare against the people, man, because they want to corral the people. They want to control the people, as I read. Because this devil wants to be God. He wants to be the Most High. And the devil is talking about Esau, so-called white man. Mainly the elites of them. Because these low, you might say, they ain't that big a deal or problem, whatever. They're just simpletons. They don't care about them. We're talking about the elites of them. They're the big heads. They're the big decider in all this. They're the main devil deceiver. But now the tricks are being exposed. Isaiah 14:14, I will send above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. So this devil wants to be like the Most High. But his plans will backfire because only, he had a plan to control the world, but the Lord, YAHAWASHI, will stop him, man. So it don't matter what he do. But he got to try his damn. He's got to go to World War III, do all this stuff, to cause the people to die and, to corral the people, but only got to lead to his destruction at the end of the day. So it is what it is. Below on the F5, just a little quick little video. Looking on praise and glorification to YAHAWASHI, QADASH, and Shalom.